last thing the defense could afford to surrender at this point was a deep ball, much less the deep pass for the touchdown.
You didn't even make the offense work for it. You gave up the long pass. The one thing you can't do in this situation, protect against the long pass, and they still let it get by.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bolden's going to start his return. Breaks out of the tackle. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Peyton Manning coming onto the field now. And this has to be the make-or-break moment in this ball game, partner.
And I'm sure he is not worried about that, Jim. We've seen him in this situation so many times, and I'll say this, most of the time he comes through and gets it done.
C.J. Anderson with the catch. The Broncos coming to the line, still have all three of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter. First down, pressure on every snap now. Looking at every option. Catch made near the sideline. The Broncos still trail. We have a review coming from the booth. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
On the field stands.
So the boys in the booth, they want to make doubly sure the call was correct. They decided, hey, we need to take another look at this, but the play stands as is. The Broncos have saved all three of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter. Manning comes out in the pistol. The Broncos have it at the 44. He'll throw it over the middle. Picks up 8 here. The Broncos signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The Broncos snap it at the 36. Anderson's got the catch and the first. And they're going to call the timeout here to stop the clock. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down and 10. Incomplete as Manning is off target on that pass. So the clock stops on the incomplete pass, and they're able to keep in their pocket the one timeout.
Yeah, that timeout gives you a safety valve. So if something goes wrong and you get tackled in bounds or you don't like what's happening, you can call that timeout and regroup.
There's a flag out. Did not get both feet down.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The Broncos have it at the 39. Surveys. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. An incomplete pass there, and we're looking at probably one last play here in regulation.
Well, everybody thinks, but maybe there's one last play that's going to be one of those long passes down the field, a Hail Mary. But the teams nowadays, they have so many options. They have hook and laterals. They have pick plays. They got everything. So it's going to be interesting to see which play they run.
Middle of the feet for the first time ever. The Atlanta Falcons have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is heading to the state of Georgia. You were the first to ever say, after a Super Bowl victory, I'm going to Disneyland. Now, what about these players on the field here today?
I know you'll find this amazing. I did it without cue cards. I memorized that, and it was awesome. It was a great feeling.
brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To realize a dream from the playgrounds, through all the practices, to one day have your hands on the Lombardi Trophy. And now that moment is realized. For the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long from the Super Bowl.